30 years and counting. This is Okanagan Sun Football with Ryan Waters.
Last weekend, the Sun clinched at least second place in the BCFC and will host a playoff game for the first time since 2008. They say defense wins championships, and the Sun have the best defense in the BCFC. In the last 4 games, the D hasn't allowed a point, which works out to be over 240 minutes of football. The Sun will play the first of a home-and-home on Sunday in Victoria against the Rebels, a team the Sun didn't beat a year ago. One of the biggest questions still remains, will anyone score on this defense? Head coach Pete McCall talks about why the D has been so successful.
Well, I think you look at our defensive coordinator and our position coaches on defense. I mean, they've got a work ethic like you wouldn't believe, and we stress all the little things, and philosophies get better every week, and they've been doing that. And they're listening to Jason Casey. He's a drill sergeant, and they're doing as he asks, and so you're seeing the results of that.
How's the D help the O?
Well, I think they've scored 6 touchdowns this year, so that helps you a lot. They've given us great field position all year. They've kept the scores down, so we haven't had to score as much. You look at how long they were on the field there against a team like Chilliwack. Chilliwack had twice as many plays as us, and we still managed to pitch a shutout. So that says something about bend but don't break, and they're a fantastic squad. There's no weak spots on that defense.
Well, certainly no weak spot at the defensive line with Stephen Dogie lining up across from the ball. Just why has he been so good? He's no secret anymore. Teams are obviously keying on him. Why has he been able to put up big numbers still?
Well, he's Stephen Dogie. I mean, he's one of the fastest guys on the team, strongest guys on the team, and he's got a motor that never stops, and he shows up every day with his A game, and he's you can do your best to try to stop him, but he's going to get in there, and because he's so good, he opens up things for other people too. So he's the consummate football player.
Turn your attention to Victoria. They have a great run game. Is this team up for the challenge? I mean, Samadou is leading the league in rush.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think we'll perform well against their running game. The defensive line there, I think, is going to help us out huge there, and we're going to scheme it up and watch a lot of film on what they do, and we'll be ready. We'll know their plays as well as they do.
That team is 4-4. Does that make them a little bit more unpredictable compared to a team that's 7-1 or 0-8?
Oh, absolutely, and they're the Victoria Rebels, and they're a team that's famous for winning when you least expect it. Giving you good games when you least expect it. Their coach there, John, he's a real motivator, and they got nothing to lose, everything to gain. I've said it before. When you play the Okanagan Sun, you're gonna play your best because you're up against a good one.
Still like the home and home?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a nice way for us to end the season, and it's great in terms of film. After we play them, we'll be able to watch ourselves and watch them and make corrections and dial it in a little bit for the next time we play them.
During the win in Surrey last weekend, veteran receiver Matt Sherwater set a new BCFC record for reception yards. The Calgary native now has 2,930 yards in receptions, with 2 regular season games still left in his junior football career. Sherwater talks about setting the new BCFC mark.
Thank you. It's good. It's a good accomplishment. Playing 5 years here, getting my name out there is a good thing for my career.
It's almost 3,000 yards. Do you remember your first yard?
Yeah, you know what I do? It's back in 2006 in Abbotsford, when the Abbotsford Air Force, when we were still around, I had a catch for 15 yards.
Bittersweet that you broke the record or set the record away instead of here at home?
Yeah, I would have liked to have it here at home with the fans and everything around, but whatever, it happened, so it's good.
Are records on your mind at all coming into the season going, I might have a chance to break that or set that?
Honestly, I had no idea coming into the season about any of those things. I was just working hard all off season, trying to be the best player I could be so that we can hopefully take this team to the national final for my last year, right? But Blake Roberts was kind of got in my ear, so now it's kind of always back there, right?
I want to turn your attention to this weekend, Victoria Rebels. First of all, how is the defense? They played so well this last few games, especially. I mean, shut out 4 teams in a row. How have they helped the offensive side of things?
Well, in practice, we get to go again every day, right? 4 or 5 days a week. So they're making us better, and sometimes practice isn't so good for the offense because our defense is so dominant, but they're making us better week in and week out. So I think that having that is just a great advantage to our team and to our offense as well.
You look at the Rebels, what do you know about them?
I know that they have a pretty solid D-line. I know they got a couple good linebackers. DBs I heard they're all right, but I haven't really seen much about them. I haven't seen much film on them. I hear that they beat Kamloops. I don't know what to expect, so we're just kind of going in practice like every other week, right? Want to come up with a W.
As a player, do you like the home and home?
Yeah, it's good. We get to play them in their hometown, and then we get to come back. We'll kind of know what they run a little bit better. So hopefully the outcome of this weekend, we could hopefully duplicate it at home.
The 4-4 Rebels will now host the Sun on Sunday after a very important win in Kamloops last weekend. Head coach John Cartalicia tells us how important that win really was.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, it was a game we needed to win, and it certainly, was a huge win for us at this point of the season. We've had some disappointments, and we needed to pull one out there against a very game opponent, and we knew it wasn't going to be easy. So, having to come from behind to do it as well just made it that much more special.
Why didn't Nick Cobb play?
Nick Cobb's injured. He's got done for the season. He's gone home. He got injured in the Nanaimo game in the second quarter, and he's, at least 3 to 4 weeks, so he's just back home rehabbing it.
This week you've got the Okanagan Sun, first of a home and home. You face a defense that hasn't allowed a point in the last 4 games. How do you score?
Well, how do you score? That's a good question.
Yeah.
You execute your plays. We got some good athletes, and we go out there and we just do what we do and hope that everybody's on the same page and that we can just move the ball down the field incrementally. I mean, trying to get the big play against Kelowna is a tough thing to do. They got some ball hawks at DB and they play over the top a lot. So hopefully we can run the ball some, get some short passing in, and move the ball down the field.
This is a potential first-round playoff matchup. Have the guys been a little bit more focused this week in practice, knowing that?
Well, I think they've just been a little bit more focused in practice, period, for the last couple of weeks. We really saw the result of being unprepared against Nanaimo after the break, and not everybody was there. But this week, everybody's there early meetings. They're there late for conditioning, and you can see a real new sense of urgency and commitment on our team, and so practices have been really good the last couple of weeks.
The Sun and Rebels will kick off from Bear Mountain Stadium at 1 p.m. on Sunday. Catch the play-by-play live on the official home of the Sun, AM 1150, starting with the kickoff show at 12:45. We'll talk to you in Victoria. Until then, I'm Ryan Waters.